Hey, it's Jocelyn. I literally just got home. It is December 2nd, 2017, Saturday, and it's 7:24 p.m. Just got home from a long day of work and didn't write down my grateful, so I'm sort of just gonna ad lib and just kind of go from my heart what I'm feeling from today. So first off, had a really great day today. Grateful that I was able to wake up. Grateful that it was an amazing, beautiful, sunny day in beginning of December. Not a cloud in the sky. I mean, there was a little bit of like a coolness in the air, but it was like still so perfect. So I was really grateful about that. Uh, Grateful that I got to work on time, which is really kind of strange because the fact that my train was like going in order and all of a sudden like it stopped at a stop and stayed there for like what felt like to me a really long time, and then they said they were going to reroute the train. So that added like an additional, I think, like 6 or 7 stops. So like I don't know how it happened. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to say thank you. But I was able to get to work on time regardless of this like additional time of like multiple different train stops. So that was really cool. So I got to work and had some awesome people as usual working with today. Everything was going pretty well. And then um, there was this like group of Colombian LGBT students that were coming into Babeland today. I didn't know about this. And one of my other coworkers was supposed to come in for like a sort of like semi-private like sex toys, sex tips 101 that included all kinds of bodies and all kinds of sexualities. And there was like a mix-up, I guess, of communication between the event and the teacher. So I was asked to do it, and I was really, really honored to be asked to do this because this is for somebody who they normally would ask somebody who's been doing like many workshops and have had like many workshops under their belt to be able to teach a very major university coming into the store. And so I literally had less than 30 minutes to create my own type of script in terms of like, talking about communication, talking about consent, talking about all kinds of toys that could fit all kinds of bodies, talking about safe sex and all that. And these are things that I talk about scattered throughout my days working at Babeland. But today, like, it needed to be like specifics. It needed to be as concise as possible. But at least they were aware that I was just like jumping into this. So about like 10 students were there, and then they had 2 teachers. And what was meant to be only a 30-minute like mini crash course ended up being an hour and a half long just talk and workshop, and they asked a lot of questions and everyone was really engaged. And what really made me happy was that after we ended it, all the different students came to me in various different times while they were shopping after the workshop. And I even had this one person who like came out to me, was like super shy, and was like, thank you so much. I never even heard of any of this stuff before. I've only done a few, research online. Like, I can't believe like I didn't know any of this stuff, and you taught me so much, and I want to thank you. Like, those are the type of things that make me thrive as a person, because even though my career path is not necessarily going down to eventually become like a full-fledged sex educator or like have my own practice, maybe, I don't know what's going to happen in my life, but as of right now, my main focus come 2018 is going to be still pursuing my acting and getting into directing and getting back into that whole realm. But a part of me also really loves being a teacher. And the fact that I literally had such a great rapport with all these people, and they were really like interested and engaged, and I made them laugh again. It's just like, and then the teachers, that I talked to the teachers one on one, and they really, really liked me a lot. They said that I did really well. They felt very comfortable, that the students felt comfortable with me. So that was really, really important that that was said. And even the teachers like learned things from me, and like it was really such a great feeling that not only did my coworkers trust me to be able to do this semi-private workshop with Columbia University, but the fact that the kids were really like, they were listening and they were engaged, and I made them laugh, and like the hour and a half went by in 1 second. It didn't even feel like I was there with them for that time frame. And the fact that they like came after me, like thanked me, and said that they learned a lot and that they felt really comfortable with me, like that made me really, really happy. And that the teachers took down my email and were like interested in potentially collaborating with me in the future, or like maybe like bringing, if there's any kind of like outreach programs, like contacting Babeland to contact me to work for them. That could potentially open some doors that I'm not even like right now aware of. And the fact that they were even interested in me wanting to collaborate with me with things outside of Babeland, or just in collaboration with Babeland, I don't know yet. Like I don't know. I just, the fact that they wanted to write down, they took my information. They really, really liked me a lot, and this could end up being something that could potentially open doors for me in the future. I have no idea, but what I'm so grateful for is this opportunity to have been able to do that today, to meet new people and to teach and to have people learn. And that's what I thrive from. I love teaching people. I love giving people advice. I love helping people. And the fact that I was given that chance to do that today, and the fact that I proved myself, that I was able to take something that someone else has been probably working on for maybe a week or two, and was able to get like my mind clear in like less than 30 minutes, and did this workshop. It shows to me that I work well under pressure as well, and that I should give myself more credit, that I do know my info, and I can command a room. So I'm grateful for that opportunity today. And then work was really, really, really crazy busy afterwards. And I had really great coworkers today. And so I'm just grateful that, the day was really extremely productive, and that I had really great coworkers, and it was really busy today. And before I knew it, I'm already home. And I'm grateful also too, because my intentions were to like go to the gym after work. And I'm trying to like obviously be proactive with my fitness, because I want to be able to lose weight, I want to be able to get toned, I want to be able to be healthy, so, and for my longevity of my life, and also for my career and everything else. But also too, I do have a thyroid disease, and I'm not just making excuses, but I do have a thyroid disease, I do have insomnia, and it was extremely, extremely busy today. And even though this is not like a physical type of job, you're putting a lot of your emotions into each transaction, each interaction you have with customers. Yeah, like a lot of people are like, how can you be so tired? Like you're just, it's the emotions, it's the things that people come to you, and they're telling you about things, and then you're exchanging your energy to them. And some days it could be pretty, like you can get what I call Babeland burnout. So because you are constantly like dealing with a lot of emotions, and dealing with a lot of people's, sorry, I just have to stretch too, but dealing with a lot of different things throughout the day. But I had such a great day. It was awesome. Like, there's nothing I can say, but like my last thing that I want to say that I'm grateful for is that normally, if I set myself like I'm going to the gym, and then I decide, well, I'm really like not tired, I'm really kind of tired right now, like maybe I'll go tomorrow. Like normally I'd be like really hard on myself, or I would like force myself to go to the gym, and I'm over here like doing the elliptical 2 miles. It's just like, if I'm tired, I have to like listen to my body and know that tomorrow's a new day, and that tomorrow I will go to the gym, and it's another day to start all over. So right now I've decided I went 3 times this week. Yeah, my goal is like 3 to 5, so at least I made the minimum. So I can't be too hard on myself about that. One thing I'm also proud of myself, and I'm grateful for, is that I'm noticing my patience is starting to get better again. Because I used to, back in the days, have the patience of a saint, and as the years progress and things happen and things like keep snowballing, and then like it just affects you, my patience, I would literally lose my patience over sometimes the most, I don't want to use the word dumb, but just it's the most smallest things, and it's not cool. Because sometimes you end up saying things to people that can be very hurtful, because you're in such a state of like frenzy in your mind that sometimes your mind, your voice doesn't, like, you say things before you think of them. And oftentimes that equals saying really hurtful things to people. So for me, being the train was really, really packed tonight. We were packed in like sardines. A little bit tired, and normally, and then the queue was all messed up tonight, like, and then so instead of being like a 35-40 minute commute, it ended up being over an hour long commute. So before, things like that would set me off, and I'd get really just pissed off and furious, and then all that did was just continue snowballing to the universe attracting more things that would just piss me off further. So right now, the whole like me trying to like change my mindset and just breathe things and let them go, things that I cannot control, it has made such a difference in even just a week of me just feeling like trying to be more grateful for things and trying to breathe more and trying to self-reflect. And whenever I try to whenever it's inevitable, I'm a feeling type of person. I'm emotionally charged by things still to this day. That's just who I am as a person. I can't help that. That's just in my nature to be a feeling person. But what I'm trying to work on is picking and choosing the things I put my energy towards. Because getting upset and getting mad and getting angry over little tiny things, all that's doing on my end is creating more chaos, and it's attracting more chaos into my life, when that's the total opposite of what I want to be doing from this point forth. Right now, I'm trying to change my life and change my circumstances, and come to terms with things, my own wrongdoings onto others if I've caused those in the past, but mostly trying to change how I am towards myself, because I think that, we're humans, obviously we're going to make mistakes and we're not perfect, but I think as far as human beings go, I think that I'm a very caring person, and that I've done a lot of things for a lot of people throughout my life. And obviously, again, making mistakes, you do indirectly like hurt someone, say something stupid, and but you have to come to terms with those things. But at the end of the day, I think the hardest person I've been on, the hardest person, oh my god, I can't even speak, sorry, I've been the most hardest on myself. That's what I wanted to say. I have hurt myself. I have been depressed. I've had my suicidal things, and faced death pretty much a handful of times already. And those are the type of things that just signs to me that I know that I'm meant to be here for something. And that is what life is self-discovery trying to learn to live your life in the path of love. And that is my intention. And I feel like I've been doing really well. And this is not for me to get a pat on the back by anybody else. Like I said in the video yesterday, these videos are for me, mainly to hold myself accountable, that I'm showing gratitude for my day. And I gotta tell you, today's been a great day. What else? I mean, yeah, just majorly what happened at work, just like getting a chance to be able to teach those kids. And the fact that it was sunny, and the fact that I listened to my body and said, hey, you know what? I know you want to go to the gym right now, but, you know, maybe coming home tonight and trying to relax and maybe getting a full night's rest, hopefully, is going to set me for success starting tomorrow for the rest of the week. Because in my eyes, Sunday begins the beginning of the week. And also too, like Bank of America card holders, you can get a free museum. So I think museum passes. So I'm gonna look up what's on the website, and I'm gonna go on a date with myself tomorrow, and I'm going to go to the museum and get myself a good lunch somewhere and come back home. Well, I want to do the gym and do some errands before that, but then I really do want to go to like a museum because I really want to go see some art, because I feel like the more art that I can be exposed to, that I'm feeling that it will stir that creativity in my soul again, that I feel like it's like slowly surfacing again, but it's not to where it once was. And I'm also looking into trying to volunteer in New York City, whether it's going to be a soup kitchen, if it's going to be a homeless shelter. I've been looking into some stuff because I really want to work with children. I want to work, I saw a couple programs I'm going to apply for the spring, where like you'll help kids like write plays and like help them direct them, and you set up the stage so they can do their performances. So things like that, I'm looking to do that so I can help others out, because I feel like not only is the fact that you're being a humanitarian and you're helping others extremely less fortunate than you are, but you make human connections that way. And the fact that also too, it feeds your soul. It makes you feel good to help others. And it makes them feel good because there's people out there that want to help them, that do care. So I'm looking into all that as well. And then also too, needing to make a point to try to look for work and stuff like that. So I'm just grateful for any opportunities. I welcome abundance, I welcome health, I welcome love, I welcome friendship, I welcome forgiveness too, which is really important. That's a major thing that I'm learning to do right now, is to forgive myself, to forgive others, and just wishing that everyone has a great night tonight. All right? Bye.